ladies and gentlemen, this is Zenotic speaking back with another storytime video. In today's video, I will be talking to you about this girl that I dated for a few months. Her and I met on a site called Meet Me, well, an app, and we dated for a few months. It was alright, you know, uh, but there was some weird stuff to her, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm a very affectionate person. I like to hold people, I like to hug people, I like to kiss people, I like to do all that type of stuff. You know, I also love to go on dates. I love to bring people out. I love to buy people gifts. Well, she was not that type of person, even though she kept telling me she was. The type of person she was mostly, you know, me doing stuff for her and buying stuff for her. She didn't really care about anything else. So I would always bring her out places. I would always, help her out. I would always be there for her and, all this other stuff. Well, she started to give off like really bad signs. Like when we were out eating, she would always be, on her phone. She wouldn't be paying attention to, uh, any of my conversations, and it was just really really weird. That wasn't the only thing. Like when I try to hug her or hold her hands or kiss her or whatever, while we were at my house, or when we were private, she would always like push me away and tell me not right now and stuff like that. And well, we kept going on because I thought, okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe it was too soon. Maybe I'm the one in the wrong and I should be waiting for her. So I started to, wait for her and do whatever she needed me to do. I kept going along with everything. And then I started to notice, like, when we were out in public, she would let me hold her hand, kiss her, do all this other stuff, especially in front of my best friend slash landlord. And, well, I didn't really like that. I thought there was something like very, very odd about all of that. So, I confronted her a couple times about it, and all she really said was like she was sorry that, it's just awkward for her, and I'm still new with her and whatnot, and she doesn't want my friends to get the wrong idea and all that other stuff, which I guess I understand. Yeah, we are just starting to date, and yeah, it is all new to her, and you know, okay, I understand that. So, it was around her birthday in February, and, well, I decided, like, alright, well, I want to go and visit her. So I took a day off of work, and, I did all of this other stuff, and, well, she messaged me, like, she was all angry, like, there was something wrong, and I kept asking her, like, is everything okay? Are you alright? Do you need anything? And she just kept telling me, no, I'm fine, no, I'm fine, and, she kept getting angrier and angrier, and I was like, hey, I'll be out there in a few hours, we can hang out, go to the bar because it's your 21st, and, all that other good stuff, we could just have fun. And then she's like, I don't want you to come out. And I asked her why, and she wouldn't give me a straight up reason. She just kept telling me she didn't want me out there. And at first I was like, alright, whatever. Maybe it's because she wants to spend time with her family. And then I was kind of getting upset because, well, we had this plan for months that, we were going to, after her birthday, we were going to move her in, and we were going to do all this other stuff with her. And we were going to do all this other stuff with her. But she decided that wasn't a good idea. And now in my mind, it's like, okay, maybe it's because she's seeing someone. And well, I never really found out because she broke up with me on her birthday of all days. Like, what the hell? It just really ticked me off. And at first, it didn't really, really get to me until my roommate, well, not my roommate, my landlord, uh, kept saying, dude, that's not cool. Like, you planned all this stuff for her, you took days off, you did this, you did that, and blah, 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 and now she's doing this to you. And I was like, dude, it's whatever, that's her, that's what she does. I don't care. Well, her and I still talked as friends. She told me she was sorry for how she acted during her birthday and that she still really cared about me. And me being stupid fell for it. We didn't get back together though, we just talked. And then we had a moment pause. And when I mean a moment pause, it was like 2 months. Like, we didn't talk to each other for a while. And then she messages me out of the blue one day, and I see she has a boyfriend. And her and her boyfriend has been dating for 2 months. So literally, like right after her birthday, they got together. And I was like, okay, no, that's stupid. I don't want to talk to you. You basically used me. We're done. So I stopped talking to her. And I didn't hear from her for another 3, 4 months, roughly around there. Uh, and then out of nowhere, she just messages me again. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Because I wasn't going to be rude. I'm not one of those guys. I give people chances. I try to help them. I'm a very helpful person. I hate it when people are down, and I hate it when people are being treated like crap or, are having hard times. I get it from my dad. But what ends up happening is her and I are talking, and she's kind of flirting with me, and I'm like, that's not right. And I brought it up to her plenty of times, like, you have a boyfriend, like, you shouldn't be doing this. And then she's like, well, I care about you, I miss you, and I want to be with you. I said, well, that's nice, but you're still with, your boyfriend, and, well, you shouldn't be doing this. It's disrespectful to him, and if he finds out, it's going to be even worse. And well, I guess some stuff happened between them and she needed to move out. So me being the kind-hearted person that I was, I said, "Hey, if you really need a spot and you can't find anybody to take you in, then you're more than welcome to live with me, my brother, and my brother's girlfriend." Because they moved in a couple weeks ago because, again, they were having a rough patch and I wanted to help them out. Well, she said that would be great, I'll let you know if I could find anywhere. Well, she got back to me a couple days later and said, hey, I can't find anywhere to live, and if, my boyfriend and I break up, you're my only hope for right now. And I said, all right, that's fine, but, I'm not going to take any of that crap that you pulled before, and if we bring you out here, I expect you to get a job. I expect you to do all this other stuff, normal roommate stuff. And she agreed. Well, the time came, her and her ex slash current boyfriend broke up. And, you know, whatever. Her and I were just doing our thing. We were just friends, hanging out and whatnot. And we moved her, she lived about 2 hours away. Alright, so, me, my brother, and his girlfriend went up there to go and get her. And when we got her, she had a car, but she couldn't drive it, so I had to drive it. And we were on our way back home after packing her up and whatnot. And then her car breaks up halfway to the interstate. So luckily it didn't break on the interstate because that would have been really, really bad. But we get there, and well, we're on the side of the road. Cop pulls up. He's trying to help us out, and it takes us about like an hour to figure out what we're gonna do because we don't have money to tow her car, and we don't have money to basically impound it. We don't have anything. Finally, we just bite the bullet. We call it for a tow, and the tow truck driver is like, okay, it'll be $105. So luckily, she had the money for that, and she paid for it. And she bought us lunch and dinner and whatnot. Well, she was at our house for about 2 days, and then she messages me while I'm at work saying, hey, I'm going to leave tonight. And I asked her why, like, did I do something? Is there something wrong? She said, no, Carl and I fixed stuff. Carl is her boyfriend. Fixed stuff, and now we're back together. I was furious because she moved out of there because I guess he cheated on her. He did all this other stuff. He treated her like crap. And to top it off, it was on my brother's birthday that we moved her. It took us 5 hours to move her, 3 hours to get there and 2 hours back. 3 hours because of construction, and you know, it was dumb. It was really stupid. And, through that time, her dogs crapped, pissed, and did all this other stuff in my house. She didn't do anything but sat around. She used my Xbox. She used my Netflix. She did all this other stuff for the past 2 days. And when I had her fill out I had her fill out an application, and I had a guaranteed job for her at my place. And yeah, she just basically tossed that under the water. And she even said, I hope we could still be friends. And I told her, yeah, we could still be friends, but I am not doing that crap again. Like, if you want to move, if you want to go anywhere, it's not going to be with me, because I've been nice to you way too much. I've been helping you out way too much. And every single time you've been letting me down, and that is not cool. I mean, I'm a kind person. My landlord slash best friend has always told me, like, dude, you shouldn't be that nice. You should, just give up and, do whatever you gotta do. And, sometimes I listen to him, but sometimes, my good side is just way too good and it doesn't want to listen. And, well, it's my fault. It's dumb. I know this whole story that I just told is mainly my fault, but what would you do in my situation? Would you let somebody just go homeless and not have anywhere to live, or would you give them a chance, to prove themselves and to listen to them when they say that they've changed? Because honestly, I don't like people being homeless. I try to help homeless people when I can, giving them $1, maybe two. Uh, maybe trying to buy them a sandwich or something. It's rough out there. It really is, and I understand that. I've never been homeless myself, but I've always grown up in a not so fortunate family where we're constantly moving, and it's just rough. It really is, and I feel bad for those people. But, let me know in the comments down below what you think, if this was my fault, or if, maybe I am too nice, or maybe, just whatever. Just comment whatever your input is on this video. And, thanks again for watching this. If you really like this video, please like it and subscribe. Maybe hit the notification button to, see more updates and maybe be the first one to see them, My name is Zenotix again, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.